All right, have and have not fans. Here is one of the most anticipated videos that I post on the channel, and that is my Who Will Die in the season finale of the Haves and the Have-Nots. To be completely honest, and I'm not trying to speak too negatively here, but I don't think anything about this trailer screams death or there's a notable person who's going to die. I know most of you are like, well, Jeremy, I mean, at the end of the last episode, it's pretty clear that Wyatt, I'll get to that. So before going further, you all have been knocking it out of the ballpark the past couple of videos. So let's try to get to 400 likes on this one. Go ahead and hit subscribe as well. That way you are part of the Haves and the Have-Nots review family, trying to hit 150,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Hit the bell icon and select all in order to allow all notifications to come through whenever I post content to the channel. And follow me on my social media platforms. Links are in the description below. Yeah, I mean, I've looked at the trailer 4 times in a row before doing this video, and I've already done both trailer breakdowns, the in-credit trailer as well as the actual trailer itself. And I even posted a video going over my predictions for what the surprise announcement for devoted and loyal Haves fans will be. But for this video, I mean, it definitely seems like there's going to be more setup for season 8 than execution, pun intended, during the finale of season 7. Now, again, based on what we saw in the last episode, we know that Vinny had planned for Wyatt to die. But here's the thing. He literally said, once he passes out from the blood loss, we're going to put him in the car. And, that way it'll look like an accident. Because obviously Wyatt cut his own wrist in jail. And then that's how he went to the hospital. So him escaping police custody and then him most likely trying to go somewhere else to get high and then slitting his own wrist will look like an accident. Assuming the Malones cleaned their fingerprints off Wyatt, but I don't know. Plot consistency, you will know how this show is. Plus, I don't think there's anything else. I mean, in the trailer, we got Alyssa screaming help, and then it looks like Leo shoves her, or she throws herself to the ground, or I don't know what Alyssa's up to. We know that she's in bed with David, but then we know she's fully dressed again. This is why I said that the last episode, sorry, notification about internet security popped up, my bad. This is why I say the scene between Alyssa and David seemed out of place in the episode, where I thought that David and Alyssa should have been towards the end of the episode, not near the middle of it, because we see David and Jim in the hospital and David at the police station. You would think that David would, go to the hospital to give Jim a recap, go down to the police station to check on Catherine. Well, technically he should have went there first, then to Jim, and then after getting no leads, get home and get some rest. And then that's when Alyssa's there. She goes down on him, which leads to the next episode of them being in bed. However, that does not happen. I mean, David's getting some head. Wait, didn't Mike Epps sing a song about that in one of his stand-ups? Underrated, never faded or something? I was getting some head. And then he's in the hospital with Jim. I'm like, okay, I guess he went home for a pick-me-up, if you will, and that's about it. But I think that Veronica going to Justin and Tanner and then going to Colby, Madison, and Jeffrey, I don't see death in those scenes. I just see taunts, threats, and setup for what's to come next season. I mean, you could argue that Tanner might kill Justin after he finds out about the sexual assault that Justin did to Jeffrey. I don't think that will happen. And I mean, you could think that Veronica's going to kill Colby for the pool thing. No, I don't think that's going to happen. I honestly don't think there's going to be any notable death in this finale. I mean, because based on the trailer, everything is pretty much going to be paced the same way it's been always, where we have Candace. Well, I mean, Candace is back. That's one thing. And also notice that in the trailer itself, the in-credit trailer and the actual trailer itself, Wyatt and the Malones are nowhere in there at all. So I know we're going to have Al and Hannah. We're going to have Benny and Candace. We're going to have Veronica making her rounds. David and Alyssa. And that's it. I mean, I don't even think Veronica's going to bother going to David, so I don't think that Veronica's going to kill Alyssa. I don't, honestly, guys, I don't know. I don't think there's any depth in this trail. I mean, if Oliver got fired by Charles, then I could see him trying to get revenge on Landon in the finale, but that didn't happen. That's it. I mean, I honestly don't think there's going to be a notable death because, again, IMDb was saying that we're supposed to meet William by now, the guy who is supposedly Jeffrey's real father. Diamond Castile, related to Little Lizzie, the girl that Wyatt hit and run. I mean, that character was supposed to be put into Catherine's jail cell. I mean, I could be wrong because there could be scenes, obviously, in the trailer that were not. Well, excuse me, there could be scenes from the episode not in the trailer. I mean, of course, we also have Samuel and Veronica, and then Samuel and Laura, but I don't think either of them will die in the finale. I don't know. So, as this is probably the most lackluster and disappointing Who Will Die in the Season finale I've ever done on this channel. But to be fair, this is for the most, well, disappointing and lackluster season of the entire show so far. So I don't think anybody's going to die. I'm going to just throw that out there because, I mean, look at what happened. Look at what happened last season for season 6, a much better and much shorter season. The episode started with Wyatt slitting his wrist, and the episode ended with Wyatt shooting both parents. Oh, excuse me. Only Jim he shot at Catherine and aimed for the wall, and then Wyatt got shot in the shoulder. And then we waited 6 months to find out none of them died. And well, yeah, you could say, well, Jeremy, what about the David and Jeffrey thing? Well, yeah, that's true. There was a huge shootout, and what was it? 2 of the thugs got killed, and that was it. And if memory serves, in terms of the deadliest season ever, which was the tagline for season 7, those 2 guys have been the only deaths. We don't even know that police officer Vinny shot in the head is dead. And please feel free to correct me in the comments about this season, but if memory serves correctly, the only deaths in this season were the 2 thugs that were killed at David's house, and it's left it's left unclear that police officer Vinny shot is actually dead. I'm literally trying to go back in my mind to see if there was any other deaths or any other potential deaths, and I can't remember any. So there's that. But who knows? Maybe this last episode will pull an If Loving You Is Wrong finale, where we'll just have Veronica pulling an Eddie and going around killing people. I don't know. But that's all I got for this video. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think there's anybody who might die that I didn't mention in this video? Do you think Malone might bite the dust? I don't know. But with that being said, feel free to subscribe and like, as I mentioned before at the beginning of the video. And if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal, Cash App, or join Patreon for as little as $1 a month.